Carol Taylor had a life-changing event back in 2001, and while most of us would struggle to cope with what she has endured, Carol has definitely coped and has gone on to achieve so much.
The 9th of July 2001, my husband and I were coming home after a weekend away and in the Cape Valley near the Blue Mountains in Sydney. And we hit black ice on the way home on the Bellsliner Road. The car rolled. On the second roll, the roof caved in and instantly severed my spinal cord and left me a quadriplegic.
Now, your husband, Rob, has been an absolute rock for you.
The first 4 years after my injury were the hardest for me. I can remember the day he brought me home and opened the front door. The sun beamed in. It was the same door that he carried me through as a bride only 3 years earlier. And I could see evidence of my high heel shoe devotion everywhere. And I went into a deep depression. And Rob came home one day. He knew he had to do something. And he came home one day with a set of paintbrushes in one hand and art enrolment classes in the other.
And how did that go?
Terrible. It was awful. I looked aside, I think, between the wheelchair and a splint on my arm and attachments to you. The teacher wouldn't look directly or speak directly to me, and it was awful. I came home in tears and started learning through books and DVDs myself. So a lovely artist that I'd admired for a while, Marianne Holmes, and she was gracious enough to give me private lessons. And that's how I started my journey into watercolour. And I was addicted, and it was such a therapy for me. It really helped me with my depression. To me, art puts my mind in a state of hiatus where it can't worry, it can't be sad, it can't think about the things I've missed. It just stops everything and puts me in a moment where I'm suspended in time.
And now you're creating some absolutely beautiful pieces, and many have been auctioned off to raise funds for the Perry Cross Foundation.
Yes, I'm very inspirational and very big supporter of the Perry Cross. He's an amazing man, and I do everything I can to support the foundation, and donating my paintings is just a small way that I can help.
Now, you never thought that you'd have a child, but miracles happen and you have a beautiful son, Darcy.
We do. We were so blessed. We've been told by surgeons that because we had a pre-existing issue with fertility, so then we really compounded it with the quadriplegia, and we were told that my heart wouldn't manage it. And we kept trying IVF, and 8 years of miscarriage after miscarriage. But then we moved here and we conceived the old-fashioned way, and he was a big surprise to everybody. He turned 9 in November, and he's a very happy little man, loves life, loves school, loves dinosaurs, loves helping mum. With Darcy's increasing independence, I felt that I was now ready I started to miss the intellectual stimulation, so I thought I was ready to return to work, and I felt I'd lost a sense of professional identity as a result of my injury, sort of stolen from me. I didn't think that I'd be a package that would be welcomed with open arms by any other law firm. So I thought best start my own one and work it so that I can have the work-life balance to suit having a family. Having waited so many years to have a family, I wanted to be here and work the hours that I wanted to work. So I set up Taylor Law and Conveyancing, and we now specialise in property law and wills and estates.
What would you say is your message to others that have suffered setbacks in their life?
It's really trite, but in my mind I always think if life gives you lemons, you have to make lemonade or you end up very, very bitter. And I didn't want to end up bitter, and I could so easily have, because the depression after the injury was quite severe. But I am a wife, I'm a mum, I'm an artist when time permits, and now I'm a lawyer as well. And life is good.
For more on Carol Taylor and all of our Gold Coast treasures, visit mygc.com.au.